We all know someone who is more on the quiet side. The person doesn't say much and doesn't get noticed much. Maybe there is a friend or family member, or perhaps they are just someone you see around your neighborhood. Maybe it's you. But despite this fact, society tends to think that being loud and outgoing is the best way to make friends and succeed. While being more reserved is often viewed as socially showing no skill, there's a lot more to quiet people than you might think. Let's take a look at some interesting psychological facts about the silent type people so you can understand these individuals better, and maybe even learn things about yourself along the way. Number 1, they aren't necessarily shy. It's easy to assume that a quiet person is shy, and while this is sometimes true, it's not always the case. Quiet people don't like to draw attention to themselves, that's for sure. They may even go out of their way to avoid being the center of attention. But that doesn't mean they can be friendly. They socialize and enjoy talking with others with whom they're comfortable with. But they prefer to say less and listen more. Quiet types may have a lot going on inside their heads, but they are not always comfortable about sharing their thoughts and feelings. Number 2, they are incredibly loyal. Quiet people do not like being superficial just for the sake of having more friends. They prefer quality over quantity. So getting close to them can take some time and effort. Because their trust is hard-earned, they have a very few genuine friends with whom they can truly connect with. So when you do become close, it's a big deal. In fact, loyalty is one of their core values. They also know how to keep a secret and will always stay true to you. So yeah, they are loyal. Number 3, they're more patient. Quiet people are usually more patient than those who are loud and talkative. They don't get easily irritated or upset. When a situation unfolds, they are more likely to wait for it to develop before coming up with an opinion or course of action. This patience is rooted in their ability to focus on the present moment and deal with one thing at a time. Quiet people don't rush into new experience, which helps them to be more aware of what's happening around them in the moment rather than getting caught up in their thoughts about the past or future. Quiet people are often described as cool and calm under pressure. This can be especially helpful in situations where you're expected to speak up or make a decision very quickly. As a result, they have more patience when it comes to dealing with situations that arise. Nowadays, it's easy to become angry when things aren't going your way. But quiet people are less likely to make snap judgments or decisions based on an emotional response. So if you learn to spend time solo with yourself, then it helps you to enhance your patience in life. Number 4, they are curious and highly self-motivated. Quiet people are often curious, which leads them to try out and learn about new things. They prefer to work alone because they like being in control of their own destiny. In addition, quiet people are rather imaginative and creative. This is because they spend a lot of time thinking about things that others might not think about in the first place. Number 5, they're not necessarily bored even if they look like they are. Quiet people are rarely bored. They might be thinking about something which can be pretty interesting for them, or they might be enjoying the silence and focusing on what's happening around them. And since they are active listeners, they can also be paying attention to a conversation or event without needing to jump in immediately with their own sense. Additionally, quiet individuals get energized and focused for solo activities. They have a rich inner life as well, so they don't need to feel it with external stimulation to feel fulfilled. Number 6, they are more self-aware. Quiet people are comfortable with who they are so much that they have no problem expressing themselves in a way that's regardless of influence by others. This makes them honest with themselves and others too. These people don't second-guess themselves because they are very clear on how they feel about the things. They have no problem telling others when they need change or that something isn't working for them anymore, and they have the courage to make those changes. Furthermore, quiet individuals like opportunities where they can grow personally or professionally. This desire for personal growth makes them even more self-aware, and individuals appreciate continuous improvement for themselves. Number 7, they are more emotionally stable. Generally speaking, quiet people are emotionally stable, which means they are more likely to have a positive outlook on life, and they are better at dealing with stress. This is because they are very good at controlling their emotions and they are typically less reactive than the average person. Because of their ability to speak up when necessary, which allows them to talk without interrupting or judging others, they are able to take in information without being influenced by it too much for jumping onto conclusions based solely on what someone else says. For this reason, they are the individuals who are better equipped to deal with difficult situations and can resolve conflicts more easily. Number 8. They are highly observant and have a good memory. Quiet people have a thing for noticing details and remembering the small things of other people's. This is because they pay attention to their surroundings, observe keenly, and they listen very carefully. They often remember what others say and do and can recall information quickly. They are also a great problem solvers because they spend more time analyzing situations before deciding what action needs to be taken next. As you can see, there is a lot of depth and complexity to quiet people, and we could all benefit from learning about them instead of judging them. The next time you're around someone who seems unassuming and quiet, remember that there might be more to their personality that meets the eye. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your quiet friends, also to encourage them that they are more than they think about themselves. For more videos like this video, hit the subscribe button and remember to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well.